This is Sayed from EST Academy. I'll talk in this video about break-even point and the CM ratio and the CM per unit. First, let's talk about the CM. And let's talk about the CM ratio. The CM ratio is the CM, the contribution margin, divided by sales. So we have two ways to do it. We can take the total CM from the income statement, $120,000, and divide it by the total sales of $300,000, and that will give us, if you do the math, it will give you 40%. Or another way is to take the CM per unit divided by the selling price. What is the CM per unit? The CM per unit equal to the selling price minus any variable cost per unit. All of these are per unit. So the selling price per unit is $10 minus the variable cost per unit is $6, and that will give us 4. So the CM per unit is 4. So 4 divided by the selling price of 10, and that will give us 40%. So there's two methods to these are the two methods that we can calculate the CM ratio using them. Okay, now let's go and talk about the break-even point. In terms of units sold. That will equal to the fixed expenses divided by the CM per unit. So what is the total fixed expenses? It's 75,000. So 75,000 divided by the CM per unit of 4, and that will give us 18,750 units. So what does that mean? That means that the company should sell 18,750 units in order to break even. Breaking even means that the operating income will be 0. So the company will only cover its variable costs and fixed costs. Okay, now let's talk about break even in terms of sales dollars. The same equation, similar one, fixed expenses, but we'll divide this time by the CM ratio. So 75,000 in fixed expenses divided by the CM ratio of 40%, and if you do the math, that will give you 187,500 $1,500. So the company has to do sales, total sales of $187,500 in order to break even. Another method to do the break even in terms of sales dollars is take the break even per unit and multiply it by the selling price. We know that the selling price is $10, so 18,750 multiplied by 10 will give us the same result here. So you have two methods to do the break even in terms of sales dollars. Okay, that's it for this video. We'll see you in the next video.